Thanks, guys. I hope you are just as excited for DITV Sports segments to premiere as the first weekend of Hawkeye football starts. But yesterday, DITV Sports premiered their first weekly segment of installments this year.
Here's a quick look at the top 10 plays of the week with our very own Will Silverstein.
Alphonso Davies was recently sold to Bayern Munich for a record $22 million. I wonder why. Oh, maybe this fake out of Michael Boxall on the quick shimmy shake for a goal will tell you why. $22 million for an 18-year-old kid. But he's going to do big things at FC Bayern Munich. This goal for his last time with Vancouver Whitecaps. He'll be off on his way to the Deutschland. Play number 9, Bastian Schweinsteiger, who was on the World Cup winning team in 2014 in Brazil. He's old, but you know he's still good. And that's why he plays in the MLS and not at the World Cup. How about this goal? Bang. Ties up the game against Real Salt Lake. Couple guys on his back, he just fires away. The former Bayern man making it big in Chicago. But most things in Chicago, they're not making the playoffs this year, unfortunately. Just too bad. It's really too bad for Chicago. It's not like we have anyone on the crew from Chicago. He's still pretty good. Orlando City, again on the blunt side of this one, because they're gonna drop another game. They're at 2-2. Zlatan Ibrahimovic beat him at 4-3. Check out Wayne Rooney chase down the forward for Orlando City with a huge slide tackle, and he's gonna go all the way back and send in a cross from right around mid-pitch to Luciano Acosta, who puts it in the back of the net. DC United win in the 6th minute of stoppage time, 3-2. Incredible play.
For the full version of Top 10 Plays of the Week and for more of Around Big Ten with Lucy Rodine, visit the Daily Iowan YouTube page or go to daily-iowan.com.
Well, Natalie, I hope you're just as excited as I am for Hawkeye football this weekend, because we're just 4 days away from it.
Yeah, Alexis, I'm counting down the minutes. With more on what to expect this weekend, we have Daily Iowan pregame editor Adam Hensley standing by in the newsroom. Adam, thank you so much for being here. And just to get started, what are your thoughts about the depth chart that was just released yesterday?
Yeah, so on Monday, when the depth chart came out, my eyes immediately went to the linebacker position. Amani Jones and Nick Neiman were pretty much locks to start the year at 2 out of the 3 starting spots. However, that weak side position at linebacker was essentially up for grabs. Defensive coordinator Phil Parker has listed plenty of guys this offseason who he thinks could step up, but in the end, it's Christian Welch getting that starting job, and I'm very curious to see if this is the same Hawkeye starting 3 that we're going to see all season long, or if Parker decides to switch things up at any point this season.
Okay, well, Adam, what is your biggest question you have going into the first game then?
My question, I guess, would be referring to the offensive linemen who are stepping up for the 2 Hawkeyes who are suspended. Alaric Jackson and Tristan Wirfs, they're out. So Mark Kallenberger is getting the start at left tackle, and Dalton Ferguson is getting the start at right tackle. Kallenberger's never played a down for Hawkeye football before. He's a redshirt freshman, while Ferguson he's also been hurt for most of his Hawkeye career. Taking all this into consideration, Northern Illinois has one of the best defensive linemen in the country in Sutton Smith, who finished last season with 30 tackles for a loss, including 14 sacks. So I'm very curious to see how this offensive line shapes up in the pass protection and the run game on Saturday.
Well, Adam, thank you so much for joining us.
Once again, that was Adam Hensley, Daily Iowan pregame editor, live in the newsroom.
But that's it from us in the sports studio today. Tune in tomorrow for more from Iowa football's first media availability of the season.
And a special look at the new end zone at Kinnick. Guys, the desk, back to you.